Imagine being in a place where there are fights every single day, not feeling safe, and just wanting to leave. Well, that's what I've been through as a refugee from Iraq. According to the dictionary, a refugee is someone who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disaster. And in my case, war. Some of the problems that led us to leave Iraq were because of the religious fights. Also, sometimes there would be bombings that happened in the streets, schools, churches, and even homes by people that did not like my country. And also, did I forget to mention that sometimes there would be gunshots at innocent people? Now I'll tell you my story of how I'm here in a safe country, not having to worry about fights, violence, or war. When I was 3, my parents decided to leave Iraq and come to America because they were not feeling safe in Iraq. My uncle used to work with the American Army, so that allowed all of us to come to America. But in order for us to do that, we had to go and spend some time in Jordan, waiting to see if we got accepted into America. Jordan neighbors Iraq. In Jordan, I had a good time there. It snowed there once. It was my first and only time seeing snow. It snowed everywhere, such as on the streets, schools, basically almost everywhere. If you ask me, it was like a winter wonderland. I felt like the snow was magical. It was like the snow was the beginning of my new life. Come on, Yousuf. It was a day. That was the day that we would leave Jordan and come to America. I turned 4 after one long year of waiting. I felt so nervous, but I've heard good things about America. And if my parents think that it'll be safer than Iraq, then I agree with them on moving. In America, I was so happy. Good people and some relatives that we knew were here as well. You know, Iraq wasn't all that bad. I did have some good times here and there. Like, I do remember some photos of my baptism. I don't remember much, but I do remember that we had a small party with some of our family, including a ton of soda and a big cake. I'm so happy to be here in America today, and I know I'm not alone. Nuh-uh-uh. According to a Los Angeles Times article, for over 30 years, Chaldeans have been immigrating to ElCajon. Isn't that crazy? I mean, right now, there's like more than 60,000 Chaldeans that live in ElCajon, many fleeing religious persecution or war. So if you're a refugee, don't worry. There are many people just like you, like me. And the brightest part in all of this is that I hope to become a YouTuber, a comedian, a soccer player. The opportunities are endless for you and for me.